The rain was heavy that night, not soft rain, not rain, loud, cold, and forgiveness. Then stood at the empty bus stop, one hand holding a small suitcase, on the other hand trembling over his stomach. His hoodie was soaked, his hair stuck to his face. His lips were pale, his phone kept vibrating in his hand. Jungkook calling. Then I burned with tears. Then whispered, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." His finger hovered over the screen. Then he turned the phone off. Inside him, a small life was growing, and he was walking away from the man he loved. Without a goodbye, without a truth, without a change. The bus headlight appeared through the rain. Then stepped forward, and his old life ended. Years ago, Jungkook was young, powerful, and rich, already sitting in his father's CEO chair like he was born for it, cold to the wall, soft only for one person, came Taehyung. Taehyung was warm, Taehyung was laughter, Taehyung was kindness in human form. A soft voice, a gentle heart, a man who loved deeply and fully. They lived in a luxury apartment that never felt warm unless Taehyung was inside it. That night, the city lights were bright, but their home felt dark. They were fighting again. Jungkook frustrated. "I am doing this for our future." Then hurt, "But you don't even have time for me anymore." Jungkook, this company is my responsibility. Then, and what am I? A schedule cap? Jungkook stepped closer. Jungkook, just wait a little more. Then laughed bitterly. Then you always say that, Jungkook, because it's true. Then I feel alone, Jungkook. Those words hit harder than shouting. Jungkook grabbed his arms, not rough, not desperate. Jungkook, don't say that, you know. I love you. Then I filled with tears. Then sometimes love is not enough. Silence fell between them, heavy, painful, the kind that leaves scars. Jungkook let go. Neither of them said sorry. The next day, White was quite harsh. The smell of anticipated. Tang sat alone in a hospital chair, nervous, confused, and scared. The doctor came in with a file. "Doctor, congratulations." Tang looked up slowly. "Doctor, you are 6 weeks pregnant." The word stopped. Then 6 weeks? Director smiled kindly. "Doctor, yes." Tang's lip trembled. Tears fell as he smiled. Tang whispered, "We made a life." He placed a hand on his stomach. Love, fear, hope, all together. Then the TV in the waiting room changed channels. News anchor voice filled the room. "TV, breaking news. Seo Jeon Jungkook is rumored to be getting engaged to director Kim daughter for a business partnership alliance. Then frozen, his went cold, his heart stopped. The screen saw Jungkook's photo, cold expression, sheer posture, powerful image. The world into his mind engaged. Director Kim's daughter, business partnership, then breathe, broke, then whispering, engagement. His mind sprawled. All the late night, all the distance, all the missed calls, all the fights. Then, oh, so that's why he didn't know. He didn't verify. He didn't call because his heart was already breaking. Then he stood up slowly, left the hospital, packing his clothes, packing his memories, packing his love, and left. Present 6 years later, morning sunlight filled a small apartment, warm, simple, and peaceful. Then came in front of a little boy. The boy had big round eyes, soft cheeks, and bunny teeth when he smiled. A tiny version of someone from the past. Then fix his tie. Then Min, stand still. Taemin grinned. Appa, I am standing. Then smiled. Then behave well in school, okay? Taemin, yes, Appa. Then if someone misbehave with you, Taemin, puff his chest. Then I will say my Appa is strong. Then laugh. Then your Appa cries watching sad movies. Taemin hugged him tightly. Taemin, but you are my hero, Appa. Then eyes softened. His heart tightened. He kissed his son's forehead. Simple life, quiet life, no luxury, no power, no Jungkook, just peace. Taehyung worked as a music teacher in the same school his son studied in. Life felt safe, controlled, and stable until Faith walked back in. All teachers were gathered. Taehyung stood near the back, clapping politely, not paying attention. Principal, today we welcome the new chairman of our school foundation. Taehyung clapped. Principal, please welcome Mr. Jeon Jungkook. The name stuck like lightning. Taehyung frozen. What? Slowly lifted his head and saw him, tall, sharp, suit, cold expression, sheer presence, the same man, older and more powerful, more rush. Jungkook eyes moved across the room, then stopped, looked frozen on Taehyung. Jungkook whispered, Taehyung? The room felt too small, too tight, too loud. Taehyung looked down instantly, hands shaking, heart racing, breathing breaking. After the meeting, Taehyung tried to leap quietly, fast step, head down, avoiding eye contact. Then Jungkook came. Taehyung. His spin shifted, slow turn. Jungkook stood behind him, closer now, older and stronger, eyes full of and pain. Jungkook, it's really you? Taehyung forced a smile. Taehyung, hello Chairman Jian. Jungkook forward. Jungkook, don't call me that. Taehyung, then what should I call you? Jungkook stepped closer. Jungkook, you left without a word. Taehyung, oh, that was long ago, sir. Jungkook, not from me. Silence heavy. Taehyung, I had my reason. Jungkook, am I not allowed to know, Mr. Kim? Taehyung, I hadn't. Taehyung, no. He turned and walked away, leaving Jungkook standing there again. Jungkook sat alone. Light dim, city whispered throughout the class. His assistant stood quietly. Assistant, sir, should I prepare the chairman welcome party? Jungkook, no, cancel it. Assistant, sir. Jungkook, I have something more important. He stared at the staff list. Music teacher came to him. Jungkook whispered, oh, you can run. His jaw tightened, his eyes darkened, heart burning. Jungkook, but not this time, Mr. Kim Tae-hyung. Morning light filled the school corridor. Children's laugh echo. Teachers moved around with files and coffee cups. Everything felt normal until fate cuddled again. Taemin ran fast, too fast. Small shoes stepping on the floor. Backpack bouncing. He turned a corner and crashed into a tall man's legs. Thump! Taemin fell onto Taemin. Jungkook looked down instantly. Jungkook, hey, are you okay? Taemin stood up quickly and bowed. Taemin, I'm sorry. Jungkook frozen. Big eyes, bunny teeth, soft cheeks. The face hit his chest like a memory, like a ghost, like a reflection. His heart skipped. Jungkook, it's okay. What's your name, baby? Taemin smiled brightly. Taemin, Kim, Taemin. The name hit harder than a slap. Jungkook breathed cold. Jungkook, Kim? Taemin nodded proudly. Taemin, yes, my appa says I look like a bunny. Jungkook kinda weak. His mind went blank. He slowly came down in front of the child. His voice softened without him noticing. Jungkook, oh, where is your appa, baby? Taemin, he is a music teacher. Jungkook's heart started pounding violently. Jungkook, came down. Taemin smiled widened. Taemin, yes, that's my appa. The world tightened, the hallway, the air felt thin, his ears rang, his chest, his eyes filled with tears. The door behind them opened. Tang Min, I was looking for. He stopped it, completely frozen, seeing Jungkook kneel in front of his son. Their eyes met, shocked, fear, love, pain, and regret. Everything cuddled. Jungkook slowly stood up, his voice broken. Jungkook, Taehyung. Taehyung rushed forward and grabbed Min's hand. Taehyung, we need to go. Jungkook, is he his third titan? Jungkook, is he my son? Silence, heavy and crushing. Taemin looking between them, confused. Taemin, Appa? Taehyung, eyes filled with tears, his lips trembled. Taemin, wait outside. Taemin, okay. He walked out obediently. The door opened. His hands shaking. Jungkook, answer me, Taehyung. Taehyung whispered. Taehyung, yes. The voice shattered him. Jungkook staggered back like he had been punched. Jungkook, 6 years? Taehyung, I didn't want to ruin your life. Jungkook was broke. Jungkook, ruin my life? His chest heavy, his eyes were red. Jungkook, you were my life. Taehyung cried. Taehyung, I saw the engagement news. I thought you choose businesses over me. Jungkook frozen. Jungkook, what? That was fake. His voice rose. Jungkook, I rejected it. I searched for you everywhere. Taehyung frozen. Taehyung, you searched? Jungkook nodded. Tears fell. Jungkook, for years, his voice cracked. Jungkook, hospitals, airports, old apartments, friends, cities. He stepped closer. Jungkook, you didn't even trust me enough to ask. Taehyung broke down completely. Taehyung, I was scared. I was pregnant and alone. His shoulders shook. Taehyung, I didn't know what to do. Jungkook grabbed his shoulders gently. Firm, protective. Jungkook, you were never alone. His forehead rested against them. Jungkook, you just didn't let me stand beside you. Silence, tears, breathing, pain and healing. Jungkook whispered. Jungkook, does he know about me? Taehyung shook his head. Taehyung, he only knows his Appa. Jungkook swallowed. Jungkook, can I be his father now? Taehyung looked at him. Fear, love, uncertainty, and hope. Taehyung, it's not easy. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, I will not force you. His voice was steady. Jungkook, but I will not leave again. That evening, Taehyung's small apartment door opened. Taemin stood there. Taemin, chairman uncle? Jungkook smiled softly. Jungkook, call me Jungkook. Taemin giggled. Taemin, okay. Jungkook uncle? Taehyung signed quietly. They sat together for dinner. The table was small, simple food, homely warmth, awkward silence at first. Then, Taemin, Appa cooked the best noodles. Jungkook looked at Taehyung. Jungkook smiling. I remember. Taehyung avoided his eyes. After dinner, Taemin grabbed Jungkook's hand. Taemin, will you come to my school performance? Jungkook looked at Taehyung. Taehyung hesitated. Jungkook answered softly. Jungkook, I wouldn't miss it. They passed. Jungkook kept coming, not as a chairman, not as a CEO, not as a powerful man, But as a presence, he helped them in with homework, fix a broken tap, change a light bulb, brought groceries, sit on the floor to play twice. The empty space in the house slowly disappeared. One night, cartoon playing on TV, Taemin fall asleep on Jungkook's chest. Small arm wrapped around him, breathing slow and peaceful. Taehyung stood quietly watching. Jungkook looked up. Jungkook's soft smile. He's not like you. Taehyung laughed quietly. Taehyung, you still remember that? Jungkook, I remember everything. Silence. Soft, safe. Jungkook, why didn't you call me even once? Taehyung sat beside him. Taehyung, because if you sounded happy, I would break. Jungkook moved closer. Jungkook, I wasn't happy. Their faces were close. Breathe me. Jungkook, I was empty. Taehyung whispered. Taehyung, I still love you. Jungkook didn't hesitate. Jungkook, I never stopped it. He leaned forward. Their met. Soft, gentle, not desperate, not rushed, like coming home. Taemin moved in his sleep. They pulled apart quickly and laughed softly, forehead touching, breathing together, heartbeat alliance. Jungkook whispered, Jungkook, I'm not leaving again. Taehyung whispered back, Taehyung, then stay. The rumors started again. TV news, online article, office whisper, CEO John Jungkook seen frequently visiting unknown man and child. Chairman private life under security. Is John Jungkook hiding a family? Inside a luxury office building, Flexi slammed his phone on the table. Flexi, so? It's true, a man sat across from him, business partner. Chairman Jian is criticizing a teacher and a child over company reputation. Flexi laughed coldly. Flexi, he always chose emotion over blood. Flexi was Jungkook's stepbrother, same father, different mother, same house, different club. Flexi grew up in Jungkook's shadow, always scared, always less, always angry. Flexi, if he wants a family, I'll give him one. At the school gate, Taehyung held them in hand. Jungkook stood beside them. Flexi watched from across the street. Flexi, so that's the kid. He smiled. Flexi, let's see how strong your love really is, brother. Flexi walked into Jungkook's office without knocking. Jungkook looked up. Jungkook, what do you want? Flexi, oh, nice family you built, brother. Jungkook eyes turned cold. Jungkook left Flexi, or what? Flexi placed photo on the table. Pictures of Taehyung, pictures of Taemin, school, apartments, daily life. Flexi, the board will love those. Jungkook stood up slowly. His voice was calm, too calm. Jungkook, you followed my family? Flexi, oh, business strategy. They are not business. Flexi laughed nervously. Flexi still choosing them what? Jungkook voice was ice. Jungkook, they are my. He relieved Flexi and pressed a button secured into Jungkook, terminate all his company assets, frozen his accounts, remove his shares, ban him from all board meetings. Flexi asked and Flexi, you can't. Jungkook, watch me. Flexi shouted, Flexi, father will. Jungkook, my father is, and I am the chairman. Security, Flexi out. Flexi screamed, Flexi, you all regret this. Jungkook whispered, Jungkook, touch my family again, and you won't walk away. The hall was full, parents, teachers, children, light bright music soft. Many stood on a stage, nervous and shaking. He searched the crowd, saw Taehyung waving, saw Jungkook beside him. His fear disappeared. He smiled brightly. Performance ended. Filled the hall. Men ran off stage straight into their arms. Min, did I do well? Jungkook lifted him up. Jungkook, you were amazing. Min giggled. Min, can you come again next time? Jungkook looked serious. Jungkook, I will come to every important day. Min, promise? Jungkook held out his pinky. Jungkook promised. They hooded finger. Taehyung turned away. Tears fell. That nice, soft light, quiet room. Min hugged his pillow. Min, Appa, is Jungkook uncle my father? Taehyung frozen. Taehyung, why? Why do you ask? Min, because he look at me like you do. Taehyung hugged him tightly. Taehyung, yes baby, he is. Silence. Min, then why he was not here? Before Taehyung could answer, Jungkook, because I was stupid. They look up. Jungkook walked in the kitchen. Jungkook, I didn't know you excited, but if I knew, I would fight the whole world to be with you. Min looked at him carefully. Min softly, Appa. The words said Jungkook. He closed his eyes, held his son tightly. For the first time, Taehyung cried silently. Months later, the apartment felt small, tight, crowded with love. Jungkook stood in a black suit, nervous. Taehyung, why are you dressed like that? Jungkook, Kina, Taemin gasped. Jungkook looked at Tae. Jungkook, I lost 6 years. I don't want to lose another day. He pulled out a ring. Jungkook came to him. Will you marry me? Taehyung covered his mouth. Taehyung, yes, Jungkook, let me be your husband. Let me be Min's father. Let me be your home. Min shouted. Min, say yes, Appa. Taehyung laughed hard tears. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook stood on him softly. Min clapped loudly. Min, we are family now. Jungkook hugged both of them. Jungkook, we always were. Wedding day, a simple, warm, full of love, white flowers, soft music. Taehyung in a void. Jungkook couldn't breathe. Jungkook whispered, you are so beautiful. Taehyung blushed. Taehyung, stop looking at me like that. Jungkook, I waited 7 years to look at you like this again. They exchanged vows. Jungkook, I promised to protect you. Taehyung, I promised to trust you. Min stood between them, holding both hands. Min, I promised to eat vegetables. Every laugh, they slow, warm, and real. night, quiet home and asleep in his new bedroom. Taehyung leaned on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, are you happy? Jungkook kisses her head. Taehyung, I am home. Taehyung smiled. Me too. Jungkook held him closer. No more running. Taehyung, no more living outside, and started again. But this time Taehyung wasn't alone at the bus stop. He was in Jungkook's arms, their son sleeping safely nearby. A family finally complete. This time no one was leaving.